I see one more up and
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
You there? Hello? I've never seen you before, and I never forget a face. Where are you from? Why, how blunt of you. Interesting. I'm just curious, you see. It's not often we have brand new people here in Westminster. Perhaps we started things off on the wrong foot. I am the one and only Alistair Tenpenny, Lord and sole proprietor of Tenpenny Manor. A pleasure to meet you.
Yes, that is the Tenpenny from Fallout 3. How long have you been living?
Years. Decades. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the history of Westminster ends and where my own history begins. Ah, yes. I wanted to know because, well, when I saw you, I thought there's a fellow who looks like they know how to get things done. You see, I have a very peculiar job with a large paycheck, the kind people like you don't walk away from. Do you understand?
I do.
I can't just tell you. Not out here in the open. If you're in any way interested in a high-paying job, meet me later inside my manor. We'll discuss it there. Until then, toodles.
Yeah, we will rejoin that quest.
Halt! Citizen! Where do you think you're going? We don't allow just any rabble in there. Who do you think you are? Is that supposed to ring a bell? I don't recognize you or your name. Now, what's your business here? You want me, a loyal subject of the realm, to give up information like that? How dare you? Dirt like that doesn't come cheap, you know.
God damn it, I don't have charisma. Wait a second. Wait, can I get my charisma up? Can I get my charisma up? Hold on. By 3 points. Hold on. No. Oh my god, please, I just need one more thing, charisma. Yes, okay.
Just make sure you don't pass out.
Fine. I'll tell you what I know. Just promise to keep your mouth shut. Someone called Smythe has been putting a lot of pressure on Parliament. They want to round up the Cavaliers and Roundheads against the wall, clean the streets, reclaim the city for the good folk, and so forth. It seems like they hold a lot of power around here, but they've gone completely under the radar. The fact you know their name means you know more than most people.
How do I get inside?
I was just about to get to that point, if you'd let me. There's an old law you might be able to make use of. A Parliament Representation Act 2177. They have to let you in if a representative from each tithe-paying London borough signs your petition. These days that would be Camden, Hackney, Lambeth, and Islington. That'll be a tricky one.
I like them.
Your determination is impressive. This is off the record, but if you aren't able to get any of the signatures, I know a guy who might be able to help. His name's Clifford. Sits in the cafe on Bridge Street most days, but he doesn't come cheap. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Yup.
Hey, can we talk about that thing? Well, okay. So we're mates, right? And mates don't keep things from each other, right?
Usually, yeah.
Well, I just don't want anything to change between us after I tell you this, okay?
Okay.
Good. Glad to hear it. I thought about how we're good mates, but we barely know anything about each other. So I wanted to tell you about where I came from, how I got like this. Okay, so, I grew up in a home for abandoned boys. It was a rough and tumble place, but overall, I think I was happy there. But when I was about 5, raiders came in the dead of night, stole me and my brothers from our beds and took us to their camp. They forced us to fight each other. The ones who refused were executed in front of us. I don't remember a lot of it. I think my brain won't let me. But one by one, we fought each other with our bare hands. The losers were put out of their misery quick. I was never the best fighter, but I think I just had the most will to live for whatever reason. The next thing I remember, it was just me and my best friend, Sam, left. He refused to fight me, since I had basically raised him. But I don't know. I just wanted to live.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I became those horrible monsters' prize fighter. They trained me like a dog, and then put me in the ring with fighters from other gangs. After a while, I had gotten so good that gangs started refusing to fight me. I killed too many of their best guys. I'm not proud of it. I was barely even a human back then. But they created a monster that they couldn't much control anymore. One day, I saw an opportunity. I mutilated a couple of my handlers and made my escape. Never looked back. Sometimes. Thanks for listening. I've never told anyone about my past before. I really don't like to think about it. But, as fucked up as the path was, at least it led us together. I've never had a mate like you. So, thanks.
Lillian, please. Timmy is stuck in the chimney. I need your help to get him out.
Oh, for goodness sake, child. I'm busy here. Can't you see that? And what about the mess? The soot from the chimney is going to get all over the floor, and Mr. Tenpenny will be furious.
This is no time to worry about a bit of soot. My friend could be in real danger.
Danger? What danger? He's just stuck in the chimney. Just tell him
People
to
have a
wiggle a bit
negative
more and I'm
attitude.
sure he'll be fine.
That's what's stopping them.
You don't understand. He could suffocate in there or even get burned. We need to act fast.
Ugh, why are you even speaking to me? Back in my day, children were...
I'm sorry, I had to. I couldn't handle it.
Why are you even speaking to me? Back in my day, children were seen and not heard.
He's going to be silent forevermore if you don't help him. He'll literally rot in that chimney if you don't get him out.
Fine, I'll come out. But only because I don't want Mr. Tenpenny to find out about this mess.
Thank you, Lillian.
mad.
Excuse me. Can you give me some help? That maid is really... Yes, please. Please get my friend out of the chimney. He's, like, the only pal I've got. I can't leave him to die like this. He's stuck right up high, so we can't just be grabbing his legs and pulling. Well, when we've worked on these older chimneys, normally we grease them up first, but we didn't have the ticks to buy the oil. I'm sure if you could get Timmy some oil, he would slip right down. I mean, you look quite agile too. Maybe you could climb in and give him a pull? He'd probably come right down. Guess the other option is to get him a small brush. Something he can use to clear any soot stopping him from moving. I don't know what's best though. We're just gonna do something. Great, yes. However you decide to help.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I... Never gonna find the next fight if you keep walking this slow.
Huh?
Here, I got one.
Great! My hand is free enough. Just pass it here and I should be able to do it. Just, for God's sake, make sure nothing is burning nearby.
Nothing is, I promise.
Right then, here goes nothing. Aha! It's working! Here we go! Thank you so much! I don't know how to repay you. Let's go find Dawkins. He'll be shocked, I bet. But please, don't tell Mr. Tenpenny what happened. The maid's already angry enough with us as it is. We don't need him on our cases, too.
You're back, Timmy! You're alive!
It was a close call, Dorks, but thankfully this good sport managed to get me out in time. I owe them my life.
You sure you're okay? Not burnt or anything?
Oh, I got it. Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it, Dorks. You know me. I'm lucky. I will say, though, I'm just glad I'm still alive. Our friend here really did me a solid.
You bet they did. Seriously, I can't thank you enough for saving my friend. You're a true hero. Is there anything we can do to repay you?
Whoa now, Dorks. We ain't got a pot to piss in as it is. I'm sure they have their own reasons for helping out.
Go grab a drink, Timmy. Wash out any crap from the chimney. I'll speak with our friend.
More like a drink to celebrate my survival.
Seriously, thank you.
I suggest you
I thought I had lost my friend forever. As a token of my gratitude, I want you to have this. I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do. Before you ask, yeah, it's nicked. I told you I don't have much to offer, but I've been watching Tenpenny's mansion for a while, and I managed to snag a few things. Just be careful with them, alright? I wouldn't want you to get in trouble because of me. I gotta go check on Timmy now. Thanks again, my friend.
Look what you've done to the carpet! It's completely ruined. Do you have any idea how much effort it takes to keep this place looking pristine? I'll have to call in a specialist to clean and restore it. It won't be cheap. You better hope it will. Now, get out of here at once.
Welcome. What do you think of Tenpenny Manor? I suppose nice is an acceptable adjective. I was looking for wondrous, marvelous, would have settled for stupendous at least. Straight to the point, huh? I like you. The manor you are standing in today is the result of generations of hard work. The gentry rewarded the Tenpennies for their years of collaboration with this piece of prime real estate, which included one of the best views in London. Except... look out there. Do you notice anything off about this fantastic view? Exactly. It's that cursed Ferris wheel. When my parents, my deceased wife's parents, picked this plot of land, they chose it because it gave them a perfect view of London, not of that decrepit thing. That is why I have brought you here. I want it gone, and I'll pay you handsomely for it.
It's just like 3 again. Let's do it.
Ripping, now that's the spirit. London needs more people like you. It's quite simple. Once that London eyesore goes down, I am willing to pay you 1,000 tickets. How you do
Hell
it?
yeah, brother.
Well, that is all up to you. I know there's a gang of hooligans in Eastminster who stole some construction supplies a few days back. It was all over the news. You could steal those, blow up the supports. Then again, the eye itself is pretty old. I'm sure a little sabotage of the controls could make the thing collapse in itself. Take as long as you want. Just remember, time is money, tick-tock.
Like that. Consider it done. Bye.
Toodles.